Today we focus on opportunities and future trends poised for growth, driven by a combination of location, pricing and top-notch facilities. More on the lineup, tips on choosing the perfect color palette for a home. Facts to consider before getting onto the property ladder.
It's location, 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 and that is what will determine your appreciation, your capital appreciation in the future and the rent that you get.
And property valuation.
Valuation is very important to anybody looking to invest in property.
Plus much more. Welcome to the Property Show. Post your questions and let's interact on our social media handles. As always, there is something for everyone. Our highlight today looks at future trends expected to grow and shape this sector, from site and service land schemes, buying property off-plan, affordable housing solutions, commercial spaces, to student accommodation. We'll also highlight snippets on our regular bus tours. By the end of this show, you'll have a manual on the real estate sector. Of course, you may ask, why should one spend the day on a bus? Well, it is one place where buyers, developers, legal and financial experts interact.
It is difficult for me on my own to drive around or walk around and be able to view as many as we have done on a single day.
It was really well executed. We had snacks and water as we were going round, and in the final venue, we actually then, as we were seeing the property, we had a very nice hot lunch that started from the, from the starter to and we had dessert. So for me that was very good, because initially one of the things where I was hesitant, I was like, I'm going to go in a bus ride a whole day. You're going to be so tired. What am I going to eat? What am I going to be? It's going to be so boring. But this was fantastic. You didn't even notice the time passing. And I at the end of the day, I came out more knowledgeable. I came out wiser and more informed.
On the bus tour, you're sure to see new impressive projects. Let's have a look at iTrade Gardens.
iTrade Gardens consists of 15 units with a splendid blend of 5 3-bedroom maisonets and 10 4-bedroom maisonets, comprising of a plinth area of 214 square meters, all with a DSQ. It is located in Roiro, only 900 meters off the Eastern Bypass, behind Engine Petrol Station, and 25 kilometers from the CBD on Thika Highway. Accommodation features include: the spacious lounge is sunken and is fitted with 3 large windows which allow in natural light. A functional fireplace is also fitted in the lounge area, used to provide warmth during chilly days. From the lounge area is the spacious dining with a large counter that oversees the kitchen, which is an open-plan design fitted with upper and lower brown cabinets sufficient for storage spaces, granite countertops, and a hood to absorb soot while cooking. The kitchen area leads to the pantry and the dobie fitted with 2 sinks, making washing easy. Still on the ground floor is the ensuite DSQ, which is fitted with inbuilt cupboards spacious enough for storage. It also has a door that opens up to the side yard of the home where one can relax and take in fresh air. There is a visitor's cloakroom which guests can use for freshening up during their visit. On your way to the upper floor is the well-designed wooden staircase that adds beauty to the home, accompanied by a large window from up to down which lets in natural light and makes your stairway stand out. The upper floor mainly consists of the bedrooms, all en suite with unique bathroom features, fitted cupboards and large windows that allow in natural light.
Another interesting project, Grandville Luxury Apartments, located along Wayaki Way. Let's hear what they have to offer.
Grandville Luxury Apartments consists of 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. The development comprises of 18 units with a plinth area of 98 square meters for the 2 bedrooms, whereas the 3 bedrooms have a plinth area of 130 square meters. Accommodation features include spacious lounge with a large door that leads you to the balcony area, where you can choose to go green and make it your personal garden by potting some plants to add beauty to your home. The kitchen area is not only fitted with spacious cabinets, but it is also pre-fitted with a 6-burner cooker, oven and hood to absorb smoke while you're cooking. The dining area is spacious enough to fit various dining sets, giving you a chance to add what you like best. And a functional laundry area is provided. All the bedrooms are en suite with large windows that allow you to enjoy the natural light and the cool, refreshing countryside air during the day. They are also accompanied with built-in wardrobes. Social amenities include perimeter wall, electric fence and CCTV, ample parking slots, digital and TV-ready units, on-site borehole, solar water heater, solar-lit driveway. In addition to all these functional amenities, there is the rooftop barbecue and meeting, which you can take advantage of by hosting family or friends for gatherings.
Next, a participant's experience from our thrilling events.
What I would tell those people hoping to invest in the property market and have not yet gone for a bus tour is to invite them to come and join the bus tour. It has so much information. You meet people that you can be able to interact with. You get information even from financiers that maybe you didn't know, or even if you did, they'll still assist you on another level.
Another concept poised for growth is site and service land schemes, offering accessible roads, water supply, electricity, sewer services, plus house plan designs ready to build in a gated community. Can't get better than that. Next, Covilha Properties, providing A to Z land solutions. Break down what you mean by buy to build. What exactly are you offering?
The buy to build comes with the following. 1, land. When you say land, you're saying that you get that plot with ownership documents, with a title deed. Number 2, we provide security through perimeter fences. We've done stone wall within that project. 3, we build roads. Roads to the project and within the project. That gives you access to your doorstep, to your gate. Then water. Because if you're going to stay in a place that you don't have water, again, you not enjoy that home, you not even live there. So you've put adequate water through drilling of boreholes that people will get 24-hour supply of water. Then we have power, ready for connection to their homes when they build. The other thing that we provide is to ensure that we also set up within the community, because our projects are more community driven, because we want people to live like a community. Is also we set up places like playfields for young children. We set up places with shops for people to be able to shop when they're within that project. Over and above that, because ready to build is not enough when you just own land with the infrastructure. A lot of people are also looking at, after I own this, again, how do I build? So we also have architects. You come, you sit with us, we design the house that you want, how you want it to look like. Of course, we have controlled development in all our projects. So you're not going to have someone putting a shunt next to your good house, because we believe that someone wants decent houses. That's why they've come to us. So we bring architects who are able to do drawings that suit your needs. And we've seen people who spend enough time with our architects, come in as couples, come in as groups, and they're able to achieve a house that they would want to see. Then the next phase is after that, we're able also to advise you on the cost of these houses. How much will it cost you? Because most people have started construction without knowing how much it will cost, and then you get them storing, because they would either have done the house different, at different size at such things. So we help you in pricing and doing what you call the bill of quantities for you to know how much it will gonna cost you. Then we get into the construction phase. We help you get through the approvals from the relevant authorities. So you don't have to worry about, I have to go to the county and do this. We do that for you.
So you're giving me A to Z solution.
A to Z. You don't have to be worried that after I buy this land, how again will I own this house?
Whether you are searching for a luxury estate, land or commercial space, Covilha Properties is set to simplify the tedious process of property acquisition by offering professional services. With just 10%, you can secure a piece of land and pay the rest in installments spread across 12 months. Covilha Properties have projects in various locations including Isinya, Kitengela, Juja and Konza, giving you a wide range of projects.
The next venture poised for future growth is the concept of buying property off-plan, a topic I have covered on this show several times. Let's break down the benefits. First, one has an opportunity of locking the price. We see values going up after construction. Secondly, a chance to pick a unit of your choice. Thirdly, developers are normally flexible at this stage, and one can custom make their finishes. And lastly, one gets adequate time to prepare financially. The downside on this concept is major delays on completion timelines. However, buying property off-plan requires research and always work with seasoned and trusted developers. Let's see affordable, functional, and modern homes you can buy off-plan.
Oak Park is located 10 kilometers from Gatondo. This development consists of 3-bedroom houses all en suite. They are located within 8 acres comprising of 77 units, each having a plinth area of 125 square meters. Accommodation features include spacious lounge leading to the kitchen area, open-plan kitchen fitted with cabinets, separate spacious dining area, ensuite bedrooms with inbuilt closets, visitor's cloakroom, large windows to allow natural light in, fitted with grills for security, and steel doors. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fence, 24-hour man guard at the gate, live fences to separate the houses, borehole, 1,500-litre water tanks on each house, ample parking spaces, use of biodigesters, modernized and efficient, and will serve several houses. Cabro pavements, children play area, and pillars at the entrance of the house for decoration purposes.
Let's get some insights on how buying property off-plan is achievable.
Off-plan housing has been quite a challenge because the customer is investing in a promise, and the promise is that they're going to get a home. So at Abanda Homes, we have been able to curtail that very well. We have been able to make sure that we live up to the customer's expectations. Maple Ridge Estate, as you can see, being just 4 months, and we're coming from a rainy season, and the work is all done. Almost all the houses are up. The 122 units. As you can see, we are at roofing level right now. So the off-plan aspect has come up to the market to help people who would otherwise would not have been able to afford a house, and we are giving them a plan to pay over time. The best thing about Abanda Homes again is that our conditions are not cast on stone. Each customer is treated in their own way. As much as we have a plan for the 12 months repayment, when a customer comes to us and tells us, Paul, this is a challenge that I have, this is my plan, provided it makes sense to us, financial sense, we give the opportunity to do your payments as you can without really having to strain so much. So but at Abanda Homes, we have been able to really connect with the customers. We have been able to create a kind of rapport that our customers will be able to acquire their homes stress-free, bringing the dream of home ownership nearer, because the mystery out here has been that for you to own a home, you must be able to afford a mortgage or break a bank. But at Abanda Homes, you can be able to get a home as easily and as very conveniently as possible.
Maple Ridge Estate is set perfectly on the slopey hillside with good weather and soil. This development consists of 3-bedroom, all-en-suite bungalows. They are designed with the modern-day utilities that perfectly fit your family's needs. The environment around the estate guarantees you a constant cool, wonderful breeze of fresh, natural air for you and your family. Accommodation features include large lounge area which provides enough space, dining room where the family can share meals and bond, American-style open-plan kitchen with pantry that's beneficial for extra storage in the kitchen, built-in wardrobes in the bedrooms where one can use as a storage facility, customizable interiors giving you a chance to change the house to your likings and what you feel suits you best, large windows for natural lighting and also a beautiful view over the area, and common cloakroom for the guests. Salient features include entry porch in the front of the house adding beauty to your home, garage or parking suitable for both you and your guests when they come over, children's play area, perimeter wall with electric fence, 24-hour man guard, borehole and cabro pavements.
Next, Cozy Haven Apartments, 3-bedroom units available in the Degwa.
Cozy Haven is located along Kiambu Road in Vidigwa, 5 minutes from Ridgeways Mall and 600 meters from Kiambu Road. These apartments have close proximity to parks like Karura Forest, Paradise Lost, Evergreen Park, and Rock City. Hospitals in the vicinity include St. Teresa Hospital, Oasis Health Services, Aga Khan Hospital Ridgeways. Shopping facilities in close proximity include Chiata Mall and Kiambu Mall that also offer banking services. Cozy Haven Apartments is an upcoming executive development comprising of 20 three-bedroom spacious apartments with a plinth area of 125 square meters. Accommodation features include spacious lounge area, spacious dining area, kitchen area, and spacious pantry, visitors cloakroom, 3 bedrooms all-en-suite with high-end ceramic floor tiles. Salient features include solar water heating systems, modern lifts with each of the 2 blocks, wide staircases to ease movements of furniture or emergency exits, DSTV infrastructure in all apartments, fiber optic internet access, ample parking space, both county and borehole water connection, automatic backup generator, CCTV cameras in all the common areas. The apartments are being sold off-plan at a highly discounted price with flexible payment plans.
Another future trend shaping the sector is commercial spaces. Driven by Nairobi's leading position as a regional hub for businesses, multinational companies setting their headquarters here, developers are going an extra mile, putting up A-grade offices with top-of-the-line amenities. One such building is Precinct Towers. Let's have a look.
Upper Hill is currently taking credit for being known as a well-connected business district in Nairobi, with various prestigious commercial spaces coming up in the area. The location offers proximity to the city centre while still being within easy reach of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Located in the new, well-connected business district of Nairobi, Upper Hill, Precinct Towers stands out to be the most unique business tower. This development consists of 33 floors of both office space and a parking lot. Features include office sizes from medium to large spaces, giving you a wide range of options to choose from. Offices from 6th floor upwards, ensuring a stunning view of the city and minimal noise disturbance. The large windows make the most of the available natural light, designer lobbies, and reception area. Social amenities include security cabin at entry and exit of the complex, backup power system, generator, fire alarm systems, 5 levels of parking offering ample parking space for you, your clients and colleagues without the hassle of finding a parking lot, emergency lighting system, swimming pool and gym, jogging track around the building, restaurant with outdoor and indoor seating, rainwater harvesting systems that ensure that our precious natural resources are conserved and reused to keep the surrounding landscape lush and green.
The next future trend expected to shape this sector is student accommodation, with a combination of impeccable designs, flexible room options, free and limited Wi-Fi, transport, safety and security, as well as peace of mind for both parents and students.
Poised is a student accommodation residence with over 200 furnished studio rooms, all en suite. They offer accommodation in 2 locations. Poised, Jogor Road, which is 10 minutes from the CBD, is set along Jogor Lane, whereas Poised, Ruaraka Road, is located 10 minutes from the CBD along the Outer Ring Road. Accommodation features include fully furnished rooms with inbuilt closets for efficient storage and a study desk. Kitchen area fitted with granite countertops, cabinets, fridge, electric cooker, water heater and microwave. Bathroom area, spacious study lounge where students can get together and read or have group discussions. Cafeteria area where students can easily get snacks to eat as they relax and bond. Common spacious social lounges for entertainment purposes such as watching movies, playing video games, table tennis and even pool. Balcony at the rooftop, gazebos offering a chilled environment. Open area at the rooftop with laundrette and hanging lines.
To get onto this dynamic sector, just give us a call and we'll be happy to guide you. Whether you're buying, selling or borrowing, a valuation report helps all parties to make informed decisions. Next, insights on property valuation.
Valuation is very important to anybody looking to invest in property, in helping in decision making. When you as an investor have a clear understanding of the worth of an asset that you want to purchase or the worth of an asset that you want to sell, you are able to enter into discussions and negotiation with your client with knowledge. So you will not feel like you are paying too much or somebody is taking advantage of you. Secondly, for corporates, you need to know the value of the assets that you have in your balance sheet. So every year it's advisable that companies, individuals with portfolios do valuations regularly to know their worth and also take advantage in unlocking that value. Because when you know the value of what you own, you are able to go to a financial institution and unlock that value by getting a loan to do what you want to do as a corporate or individual by using the money. Valuations are relevant or authentic at the day of valuation because you are estimating the worth of an asset in the market, and the market is very dynamic. I give you a valuation today, things change in a couple of weeks because of maybe government policy, industry players, or very many factors that affect property that makes the valuation change. So the valuation is valid for the day that the valuer releases it, but in the market it holds for some time because real estate market does not change drastically. It's not like company valuations in the stock market where values change because of small movements in market sentiments. The attributes of a property that is location specific, difficult to sell, has made it possible that valuations hold for some time. So you can rely on valuations for 6 months to 1 year to make your investment decisions. The property attributes and the user affect the value of a property. So one of the attributes is location. Where is your property located would influence the value of the land and what you can put the land into. 2, what you have put up on the land. The planning regulations would guide you on what you can put up on the land, but to what extent have you developed? So if it gives you to do 5-story and you've done 2-story, you are underdeveloped your property and it will be of low value. 3, maintenance. What condition is the property? In as much as we look at income streams as values and potential of earnings, but the visual aspect and the cost to maintain the property for occupancy is also very important. Lastly is the materials that you've used. High quality buildings have a higher value as opposed to low quality constructed buildings.
We'll be right back with facts to consider before getting onto the property ladder and property news, updates with what's happening in the real estate sector after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. If you're anything like me, always itching for change, I find it easy to switch up style with a coat of paint. Next, the accessory spot with tips on how to pick the perfect color for the house.
Color is a subject central to the work of any interior design, and for anyone interested in enhancing the space they love, color should be the center of that conversation. The key is to think beyond paint. Think about the details on a pillow, the pattern on an armchair, the type of molding on the walls. All of these inform the palette and design decisions. A throw pillow, for instance, may seem like a tiny detail that can be skipped, but that's how you can get the whole story. It's the little defining moments that make the room come together beautifully. Start with the textiles, always, then the paint colors, which push the color story a little further. Highlight architecture. Use color to help make the architecture the best it can be. Dark doors are a great way to define a door as architecture. Consider the light. No matter how bright you paint a space, it will appear dark if natural light does not come into the room. However, to improve lighting, use a satin finish for its light reflecting properties. Unify rooms. There's usually a color thread that runs through the homes. Despite different palettes, there should be a sense of cohesiveness thanks to certain color themes. However, don't just paint a room with a strong color just because you like it. Instead, use a bolder color keenly.
Have you outgrown some rooms in your home? Perhaps would like some help to reimagine and maximize those spaces where family and friends can gravitate to? Just call on us. Our interior design partners will be happy to help. The property news segment has become home to events and future trends shaping the real estate arena. Let's hear what's coming up.
The Interbanks and Financial Institutions Sports Competition and Expo is an annual event organized by Kenya Institute of Bankers, and we've done 33 of the same. This is the 34th edition we are doing, and we have incorporated officially the expo bit, which has not been there in the first event. These are sporting events, just as we have called them. The banks and financial institutions compete in different sporting activities. Actually, they are participating in over 36 games, both indoors and outdoor games. We have 42 banks and financial institutions. That number, of course, includes all the mainstream banks, the ones that we've always known, and in other microfinance institutions are participating. The event is exclusively for the people working in the bank and finance industry with their friends and family members. This event is going to be very important for the exhibitors. First, we are bringing in the top cream of the industry, people with the buying power to buy from the exhibitors. So that is one opportunity that the exhibitors should not miss. We are looking at the range of developers, sort of all classes, where high-end property and middle class and even low-end property, because we are bringing all caliber of people, of bankers.
Datani Enterprise is delighted to invite you on an open day this Saturday, the 22nd of September. There are discounted rates on various plot schemes from 545,000 Kenya shillings to 395,000 Kenya shillings. Transport will be provided. Book your seat today.
The place we are drawn and want to escape to after a long day. Our guest today shares facts to consider before getting onto the property ladder.
I had lived out of the country for a long time. Almost 18 years, and now coming back to Kenya, everything is new and different. So I feel like I'm rediscovering Kenya again. So moving back in, what you find is everything in Kenya happens through agents. So you have to know someone who knows someone, or an agent is trying to connect you with a property or a place to live. It can be difficult because the properties are very different, and sometimes the prices never match the quality. What I did is I actually had tried to get, initially I had an agent. I was actually trying to get a house to rent. So when I looked at the places that were available, the rent that they were asking for a place I would like to live was a bit too high. So I thought that maybe I'll start, maybe owning a house or a home may be a better idea. So I started my search about a year ago. So what I used to do is on Saturday and Sunday, I just used to drive around the area, going from one development to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, comparing the quality of the houses, the location, the terms, the completion dates, and most importantly, the finishing. Because some projects, when you look at what they are doing and you look at the people on site, you're not sure they'll be finished this year or next year or 2020, and they needed to move relatively quickly. Yeah, so I wanted something that was about 6 months away. So what impressed me about Crest Park is, number one, the way the buildings have been set up. If you look at it on a block, you only have 2 apartments. So you have one apartment across from the other. So you do not have 2 apartments or more than 2 apartments that are together. So, you know, it gives you more privacy away from the noise. As you can see, it has fabulous views. On this side, you can see the rest of Nairobi, and on that side, you can see town, Westlands. So between the views, the privacy, the finishing of the building, and the management or the contractor was flexible. When I started getting serious about the process of purchasing the house, I would actually walk up all the way to the 12th floor And these guys would walk up with me and they would tell me, I think this one is the best for you. So when I actually came up here, for the first time, I was actually intending to buy one. But when I saw the way it is, I actually decided to get both. Like I said, I'm moving back. So I intend to use one primarily as my residence, and then the other one would be for investment. When I started engaging them, that was actually around when the electioneering process was still ongoing. There was a lot of commotion. So at that point, the market was a bit depressed. So when I approached them, because I was buying two, so they have like two models. They have like a cash price and they have like a mortgage price. So when I offered to get two, they gave me a cash price for a mortgage. So one was, I think, about 18 million, and then the other one was about 20 million. So I maybe got 2 million off as a discount. In America, I was employed, and here I have a company. So I used my money or from my savings to pay. Buying property for any real estate, like, you know, the most important thing is location, location, location. Because you can change everything else, but you cannot change the location of the property. So most important thing is the location. You have to ask yourself, why are you buying the house for? So for example, one of mine is going to be an investment property. So and most people who live in furnished apartments are looking for convenience. So my location is near, for example, the malls. Yaya Center is right here. They're building a new Quick Mart there. There's Adams Arcade down here. There are a lot of restaurants in the area. So for someone who's looking for convenience, this is a convenient location. Then you have to look at the amenities. Here we are on Dennis Street Road, Kilimani Ring Road. The infrastructure is well built in terms of roads. There's good water, there's electricity. If someone had children, schools are available, many. So it's location, location, location. And that is what will determine your appreciation, your capital appreciation in the future and the rent that you get.
Here at the Property Show, we understand this dynamic sector. Whether you're looking to buy, build, invest, or borrow, just drop us a line and we'll be happy to guide you. Thank you for watching the Property Show. Next Sunday, it's all about our just concluded signature bus tour on affordable, functional, and modern homes. Until next week, this conversation continues on our social media handles. Thank you once again for watching the weekly Property Dose. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.